You are about to listen to the words of Fethullah Gulen, a distinguished Islamic scholar and thinker. This is part 1 of his essay, The Love of God.
In these ominous and pitch-black days when hearts have surrendered to hostility, souls are restless, and hatred is raging unchecked, people have turned into wolves against one another. It's evident that we now need love and compassion more than we need water and air, for we seem to have forgotten love, and compassion is like a word foreign to our tongues. We do not show mercy to our neighbors. Empathy has left us. Our hearts are stubborn. Hostility clouds our horizon, and everything appears to be black as coal. Quasi-tyrants stand on every corner, detesting tolerance, while many more curse dialogue. We invent new ways to denigrate each other with lies and slander, and we express ourselves with teeth and claws, or with words that stink of blood. There is a chilling rupture both among individuals and between masses. We begin our sentences with words like we, you, and the others. Our fury to divide and dismember knows no end. Continuous screaming matches play out on television like soap operas. We are disconnected from one another, and this separation is reflected in our all actions. Like the beads of a broken necklace, we are scattered here and there. We suffer from this disunity even more than we suffer from the work of tyrants. In truth, we turned away from God, and He let us fall apart from each other. We believed, but did not love Him as He ought to be loved. So He pulled the ability to love from our hearts. These days, our hollow hearts, condemned to a life without Him, growl with selfishness. We mutter, you and me. We call each other reactionary, zealot, heretic, and spend our lives plotting new ways to tear each other down. We seem cursed, impoverished in love, starving for mercy, desperate for grace. But since we did not love God, He has allowed love and respect to leave our hearts. Even now, if we turn back to Him, He would rekindle that love. But we have drifted far from the true source. The roads we walk don't lead to Him. Perhaps they drag us further away. Love no longer rains on our souls, though once it poured. Now our hearts lie barren like parched deserts. Only divine love can heal this drought. The love of God is the beginning of every good thing and the pure source of all other love. Love and compassion enter our hearts only by His will. And when we are secure in our relationship with Him, all our other bonds will be made stronger. The love of God is our faith and religion. We cannot live without it. God's love is the essence of existence, and through it, existence will be nurtured into a form of paradise. God created everything in accordance with love, and because of His love, He has established a relationship with humanity. Love is manifest in the Spirit, not in corporeal things. Wherever we might direct our love, it always turns to face God, even if we have confused our beloved with some fleeting thing. But when our love finds its proper object, then it is raised to its true value. Then we escape the dissipation that accompanies our desire and worship nothing other than God. And only then will we remain with those who walk on the right path in a right relationship with all existence. Idolaters think that what they worship is a deity simply because they worship it, but God is worshipped and loved according to His unique and eternal divinity. His lordship requires our service, so we serve Him at all times. We are always expressing our love for Him, giving Him thanks for our attainments, and seeking to manifest our loyalty in every action. Many things inspire figurative love: beauty, perfection, majesty, wealth, power, status, prosperity, and family. But excessive love for such things can cause us to associate partners with God, a deviation that leads to idolatry. Then we become captivated by beauty and stature. We applaud perfection and bow down before majesty. We sacrifice our humanity and freedom for the sake of wealth and power, or we debase ourselves in the flattery of prosperity and status. In this way, we distribute among many helpless creatures the love that should be given to the one who provides us with such bounties and bestowals. Only He is the rightful owner of beauty and perfection, the majestic King, and the absolutely rich and powerful. When we love created things more than the Creator himself, we spend the precious jewel of our love in vain and suffer from the indifference and unfaithfulness of our false beloveds. The believer loves God first and loves all others for his sake. He values the things of this world for the divine manifestations revealed in them. The believer admires them and proclaims his love for them in God's name. A love that does not take God into consideration is dispersed, unpromising, unstable, and fruitless. Therefore, we should love God before all else, and should love all other things because they manifest his names and attributes. We should embrace all creation with respect, and in the face of every blessing say, "This too is from you." Then every blessing will be a moment of reunion with the beloved. But for this, we will need hearts that are pure as a house of God, and tongues that are trained to recite the divine manifestations that shine in the faces of all created things. Wishing to see her beauty in many faces, the lover should be in pieces, like a broken mirror. For those who can see every creature as a shining mirror, or a eulogy in verse that reflects the glory of the Creator. The human face expresses the mysterious truth of divine mercy. God made you a mirror for himself, a looking glass for his unique self. These words are an important reminder of our position in the universe. Since humanity is the mysterious mirror of the hidden beauty of the divine, our gaze should be fixed on him. And as we observe his manifestations, we anticipate his benevolence that will lead us further into the country of love. In order to attain his love and pleasure, we should continue in closeness to him, our hearts turning like the keys that will unlock his hidden treasure. If love is like Solomon and the heart is its miraculous throne, then whenever love is seated in the heart, it will be raised up. And it is certain that the king will ascend his throne sooner or later. Once the throne of our heart has found its Solomon, then it will always be devoted to God. We will converse with him in contemplation and perceive our every action, our very drinking and breathing, as a dispensation of his blessings. Our time will be spent in the warmth of his closeness, and then our hearts will begin to burn like furnaces with the flames of love and longing. We recognize that our love is a gift from him, so we never reveal the agony of our longing to the ignorant who do not understand. This road is open to all. The only condition is that the traveler be sincere and determined. If we see and understand that all beauty, perfection, greatness, and magnificence belong to God, then we should passionately turn to him with a love that befits his glory. As long as this ardent love is directed solely to God, it will unify our feelings. In fact, love causes no deviation in a heart dedicated to the divine unity and devoted to the precepts of Islam. He who believes in divine unity loves God for his own sake, and this love does not expect anything in return, neither from this world nor the next. As feelings pour from the springs of his heart, the believer filters and tests them according to the principles of the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet. Peace and blessings be upon him. Thus he is kept on the proper path, even when human excitements overwhelm him, and his path is straight, even when he is consumed with the fire of love. He loves God deeply, and he respects his absolute sublimity and transcendence by acknowledging him as the true owner and master of everything. He acknowledges that God is to be known by his names and defined by his attributes, so his love never misleads him into erratic sentiment.
You have just listened to the words of Fethullah Gulen, brought to life through an AI-generated voice. Known for his teachings on faith, interfaith dialogue, peace, and education, Meister Gulen also inspired the Hizmet movement, a global initiative that promotes democracy, human rights, equality, and nonviolence. To learn more about Fethullah Gulen and the Hizmet movement, visit fgulen.com.